think I have two comments to make, one on the NADCO report and the other one on the finance bill. To start with the NADCO report, we did propose that we go the parliamentary initiative way in the introduction of certain offices, to be specific, Office of the Opposition and also Office of the Cabinet Secretary. So my question is, the moment the opposition is strengthened, and we know what happens in Parliament, especially after elections, the moment these offices are strengthened and they are being financed by the government, especially the Office of the Opposition, then what happens in such a situation where the Parliament will want to come and amend, bring an amendment to the same? Won't we be interfering so much with this office and watering down its powers? And it might end up being even scrapped off again. So I think we need to look into that, and my opinion is to go the referendum way. When it comes to the finance bill, Professor, you know very well that Kenyans are suffering because of the high cost of living, and every year with the increment of the taxes leads to serious increment of expenditures without an increment in income in the pockets of common wananchi. Right now, the Kenya Kwanza government is introducing a tax on bread. We know what led because of taxation of bread. We know the French Revolution, if I may remind you. And during the French Revolution, it was caused mainly because of economic inequality and social injustice. When common wananchi were demonstrating to demand that the cost of bread be lower in France during the reign of King Louis XVI. The revolution started in 1789 when the people said that you must lower the cost of bread. But the wife to the king, Marie Antoinette, came out boldly and said that if you guys can't afford bread, why don't you eat cake? That is what Ruto is trying to tell us now. That if we can't afford bread, we need to eat cake. And I urge Kenyans, His Excellency Kalonzo said it rightfully. This nation can only be changed if there are demonstrations, no negotiations. We need to swing and stop singing. Thank you.
I think that one needs no answer. That one a comment.
Thank you very much. I just want to make three very quick comments. Number one is, I know we've glazed through the bills, but it is my hope that we'll actually get the drafts so that we can familiarize ourselves very well with it. Second one is, we need to be very cautious, especially during the Committee of the Whole House, because I noticed during the IBC Committee of the Whole House, we had members who tried to sneak in some mischief. So that is where we really need to focus on, so that they don't sneak in the mischiefs that they want to focus for us. And finally, on the finance bill, I know there's a lot of focus on cartel, and that is exactly what they want us to do, so that they hide all the other things in the actual bill. The devil is actually in the detail. And Honorable Wangai did share with us a document from Government that I think we all need to familiarize ourselves with, because that is where they've really hidden the things that are going to affect Kenyans. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.